a little mad about something. We trying to live up to this hot girl, city girl shit. I'm talking about we walk around, fuck these niggas, pop this pussy, get this money, fuck a bitch, and our fucking leaders are in love. These bitches in whole relationships. These bitches teaching us how to hop on and off dicks, steal money from niggas while they sleep, how to finesse a nigga out of his drugs so we can go sell it, and they over here living happily ever after. We keep standing at the bottom of the steps waiting for Megan and City Girls to drop more songs with more instructions on how to fuck our lives up. These bitches is rich and in love, bitch, and we broke and single. Well, I ain't broke, but I'm for the people, so I'ma act broke today. Megan, you wanna help us? Rap about how you got money back, yo. Young Miami is happily in love with a nigga who says she ugly with her wig off. If that ain't love, I don't know what the fuck is. Nikki, how did you get Kenny? Cardi, how you still going strong with Offset? Iggy, how did you get Playboy? That's like taking relationship advice from a single bitch. Come on. Bitch, you want us to be hot girls, but y'all having a Sierra summer. Shit.
What up, FROCAST? This your girl, AP. Looking forward to another year of laughing out loud, getting crazy looks from the white people at work, because that's what y'all be making me do. Keep it up. Peace.
Hey, what up? It's your boy G from the Cut To It podcast with NFL legend Steve Smith Sr. And you can catch us on Charlemagne the Guy's new network, The Black Effect, on iHeartRadio or wherever you listen to podcasts. Check us out at Cut To It on social media. Hey, but enough of that. Hey, with me and my wifey, when we want a good laugh, we want to hang around another funny couple because you can't do that trash right now. We tuning into the FROCAST with King and Queen Jerm. Hey, one thing for sure, y'all made me want to step my AKA game up. Y'all got about 1 million of them. But for real, though, keep doing y'all thing. Y'all giving us quality content. Subscribe to them. Give them 5-star ratings. G, Cut To It podcast with Steve Smith Sr. I'm out.
Before you leave, you need to make sure that you try Waffle House. Yeah, I've heard of that place. Do they have top tier waffles? No. High quality food? No. Is it like a good family environment? No. Do they keep the restaurant clean? No. Are they known for having the best of literally anything? No. Will I feel safe there? No. Do they have any healthy options or? No. When they serve me my coffee, can I be sure that there won't be something crawling around in it? No. Are they social distancing? No. Were they social distancing at peak pandemic? No. Would I see this restaurant on Food Network? No. Alright, so this place sounds god awful, man. It's a southern thing, man. You just gotta.
Yo, this is Papa Dash Soul, and you are now listening to my favorite show, the FROCAST. Keep up the excellent work. Take it away.
Hey, what up? It's Killer Mike checking in at nappyafro.com. Make sure you keep it 100. One sound rap gang, bang, bang, bang. Run the jewels on food, and I'm gone. Yeah.
nappyafro.com.
You're now tuned into the dopest podcast on the Nappy Afro Network. This is the FROCAST. I'm your host, King Jerm, a.k.a. the People's Champion, a.k.a. the most electrifying motherfucking podcast in the day, a.k.a. the next door neighbor of Danny Tanner, a.k.a. LeBron Flames, a.k.a. the king of the lames, a.k.a. the illegitimate son of Carl Weathers, a.k.a. Jerm Cena, a.k.a. Pod Strickland, a.k.a. Fat Sajak, a.k.a. the Brooks Bandit, a.k.a. Mr. Sensible Shoes, a.k.a. Bill Goldberg in the bedroom, a.k.a. Smoking Jerm Frazier, a.k.a. the best there is, the best there was, the best there ever will be, a.k.a. Bread DiBiase, a.k.a. Rowdy Potty Piper, a.k.a. You can't fit this hustle inside of a rapper, a.k.a. Ravishing, Rick, Rude. Now cut the music. What I like to have right now is for all you bickering, beefing, battered podcasters, keep the noise down while I take my robe off and show y'all what a real podcast sound like. Now hit the music. Now joined by my lovely co-host, the elegant, the daunting, the problematic, the always be shopping, Queen Jerm, say what's up to the people.
What's up, people? It's your girl, Queen Jerm, a.k.a. Miss Savannah, a.k.a. I'm educated yet ignorant, a.k.a. the Queen of QVC, a.k.a. Bipolar Mom, a.k.a. I Hear No One, a.k.a. the Duchess of DoorDash, a.k.a. My Cups Runneth Over, a.k.a. a lot of crass with a dab of class, a.k.a. my afro is my halo, and my favorite a.k.a. of them all, your grade is your motherfucking grade, and I'm in the building.
Queen Jerm's in the building, everybody. Like always, don't forget to subscribe, download, rate the FROCAST on any podcast reader out there. We're on them all, so we appreciate it. Don't forget about our voice. We also have a voicemail. We can call in at 347-201-2572. Leave a voicemail. We'll play it on the show. We also have a Patreon. We could get behind the scenes, exclusive content for a little as $1 and get shout out on the show like our latest Patreons. We got Chubbs954 and we got Tisha M. So shout out to Chubbs and Tisha. Appreciate y'all's contribution to the FROCAST. Hey, you could be just like Chubbs and Tisha, get shout out on the show by becoming a patron. And if option A, B, or C didn't tickle your fancy, there's option D. And what is that? It's to retweet it, reblog it, add it to your story on Instagram, tag us in it so we can give you shout outs like Short T, Ruler, myself, who else does it? 12 Kyle, Corey Dos Equis, Eclectic. Man, just everybody showing love, man. We appreciate it, man. It means a lot because sharing is caring and it don't cost you a goddamn thing. Uh-oh, did we cuss it? See, that's the thing. Somebody say you ain't supposed to cuss in the first like minute and a half. Because it does something, but who gives a fuck, man? You know what I'm saying? Like, something about the algorithm, but we don't give a fuck about that shit. All the pandering out the way. Queen Jerm, how was your week?
It's been pretty good so far. I had some great barbecue. My grill master over there, you know, you did your thing this weekend, so I appreciate that part. Going to Chinese restaurant. I think that people running around hollering about this Asian hate thing, they trying to make these Asian people dislike us a little more than they already did.
Listen, like they said, they made Asian hate a thing because a white man killed a whole bunch of Asians, but somehow it became our problem. Like, what the fuck? What did we do?
But I'm trying to understand, like, if I come up to the thing, you already got it all sealed off. Okay, that's what y'all doing now. But you passing me the shit out like this here the jailhouse or something, like,
yeah, that's how they got it.
How y'all got this thing all rigged up? Then my thing is, you got an attitude, but you getting money from somebody coming to.
They always been like that. They always act with attitudes when they been in our neighborhood.
It's a little more aggressive now.
It been that way. Y'all just noticing it. When y'all been up in their nail shops, hair shops, and all that shit, they been giving y'all attitude, been aggressive and talking shit, but y'all kept going back.
Well, I never really was that big on it because I never was a weave person. Yeah. I don't hardly get my nails done. That's got to be special occasion type activity. Mm-hmm. So I ain't no frequent flyer with the Asians. So that ain't what I do. You know what I'm saying? They came out. I mean, shoot, they got a whole disease with the Asian. Stop it! And shit. I ain't talking about the damn coronavirus. I'm talking about the fact that the damn MSG, they are the damn MSG.
I thought you was about to do that.
I'm just saying, like, shit. We need a campaign. No MSG. Then that mean fuck the Asian people. Stop fooling with them, because my thing is, you're not finna get my hard-earned dollars and treat me like I'm a damn. They ain't been getting mine.
Nobody everybody loves and want the nigga dollar, but they don't respect that shit.
Because they know they ain't got to work for it. Because y'all stupid enough to think that if I want it, I'ma buy it, because you got that mentality of purchasing power.
We only do that to our people. We only question and
exactly.
We got to look at the black man selling the shirt. We checking the stitching on that motherfucking everything. White man selling the shirt in the bag. You don't do. You just you buy it.
You just buy it because a cracker sold it to you.
Yes, sir.
But then
the
my thing
man,
is,
you looking at, oh man, I could have got this shirt online, man. Oh, this man want $30 for this shirt.
At this point, we can buy everything that we buy at the Chinese store off of Amazon. What the people name is, the other one that take about a month to send you, AliExpress, all that stuff that you buying out of them people's stores come right off of them websites. So
they say you can get the Duke Cannon soap from goddamn Marshalls now, and it's in. I think they in Target too, so I said, "Oh well."
Hey, that was the last one.
I ain't paying shipping no more. Then, like, y'all, you know, shit. That's I find one I really like.
Yeah, that they might, because you know that's what they do. They want to have the high, you know what I'm saying, the exclusive thing. They'll have that online, so you got to come to them for that. Yeah. And then the rest of the stuff they can put it on the
They were like, "Oh, we can get that in Target." Yeah, you get that one. But shit, the way.
How was your week?
Well, shit, I was just about to I got more soap in, so I got a lot of goddamn soap.
Well, I sure hope your ass is clean then.
Oh, it's going to stay clean. I got soap for at least 2 years at the rate that this Duke Cannon soap. Hey, look, Duke Cannon, I done shout y'all name out like 2 times, maybe 3 on this motherfucking show. I know y'all don't need me as a fucking a brand spokesperson, but I could motherfucking use it. But this motherfucking soap, let me tell y'all, man. Shout out to Dr. Bracer for the put on. Dr. Bracer for the the put on. I had seen it before, but I thought it was just some military nigga shit. So that's why I ain't. Cause the nigga that suggested it, he was on military head ass nigga. So I ain't really want to fuck with it. But then somebody, an honorable man of integrity like Dr. Bracer, he said something about it. So I checked it out. Now it's June the 1st. I started using this bar soap on like May the 12th. It probably it might have dissolved a little bit. I don't know what kind of chemicals they got in this motherfucking soap.
Questionable.
But this is some everlasting soap right here. It's the everlasting gobstopper from goddamn Willy Wonka, nigga. This motherfucking bar soap.
I can't.
Yeah, and I've been washing. It ain't like I've been bullshitting. Yes, I some days I might get 2 in.
Okay.
Just because man, it's hot.
Did you go to your girlfriend's house?
I always go to my girlfriend's house. Y'all notice that? Like, it's never just, hey, it might have been hot today, or you might have been working hard, or, you just want to take a fucking shower. So I always got to, a woman got to motivate my things. It's
yeah, always. It's so
always.
sad.
It is. It's terrible.
If you had more women, you'd be a lot more motivated.
Man, exactly. So is that what you're saying? I need to get more motivated?
Hey. Just a thought.
Let's go ahead and get into this outline, people. Got an icebreaker question for you, Queen Jerm. Have you ever been drunk before?
Have I?
Yes. Do you remember the first time you got drunk? I'm talking about super drunk, not just like being tipsy. I'm talking about to the point where you was teetotal, wasted, you was fucked up.
Well, the first time I ever got drunk, I would like to think that was 11th grade. Yeah. It was some kind of football game because I do recall drinking out of my dad's bar at the house, and I didn't realize liquor made you so hot. So I played in a band, so we had those heavy ass uniforms on. So it was like, okay, we done did the halftime show, and I was like pouring with sweat. Like I didn't know that this was gonna be a a side effect of this whole process. So I'm thinking like I'm gonna die. I didn't want to tell anybody because of course I wasn't supposed to be doing this. I was on some gin, some good old Seagrams. Yeah, and some Hawaiian Punch. I ain't know what to do with that thing. But I had way more gin than I'm sure I had Hawaiian Punch. It was rough going down. I had me a little bottle and the soda, a little top, whatever, or some kind of cup. But I drank it all the way going to the schoolhouse. So by the time, like I said, it was a halftime show, I was out my uniform. I was getting all kind of sights. It was just like, oh, you got to put your, you got to put your stuff back on. I was just like, I'm laid out on the people bench at the in the football stand. So I didn't get exposed, but of course I had to tell my friends. So I ended up getting myself together. But I really thought I was going to die that night. So I don't drink clearly as much. Next time I got to drinking was at a party the week of graduation, and I was so drunk. I mean, like, I drank bad that night because it was that hunch punch, and the person who made the hunch punch, they made it was so smooth. I was just drinking it and eating
sugar,
popcorn.
that's why they say sugar is
the worst.
Yeah, because it hides, it masks it. You can't tell. And then you
drinking and drinking and drinking,
Yeah,
and the next thing I know, I got up and I ain't had no legs.
Somebody cut your legs off?
Oh, I hit the ground. Like, my legs was just numb, I guess. They wasn't working. So the next thing I knew,
niggas drugged you.
No, ain't nobody drugged me. Somebody was kissing me, I think.
You said your legs was not. Nigga gave you some shit. You was drugged up. I'm telling you, niggas. Hey, they.
This was at a family member's house. They didn't have no drugs in there. This is at Rhonda them house. So
okay.
Her and her husband was making them hunch punch or whatever. And then the next thing I know, I woke up that next morning. I'm talking. I threw up all throughout graduation practice.
Wow.
I kept running. Just kept running. It was rough, but hey, I lived 25 years later to tell the story.
Wow. Well, my first time getting drunk, I think my granddaddy had him and his buddies. They were sitting around taking shots of some shit in a white jug. You know what I'm saying? Then they went off to the football game. So me and my friends, we come in the house. We see that on the table and, hey, let's try some of it. So we pour a little, the little shot cups of it. We take a couple hits of it, and next thing you know, niggas is drunk as hell. So like, it just hit us, and we sitting around there. We don't know what the hell going on, bro. And that was pretty bad. I mean, we threw up, of course. We were sick as hell. Nobody, we never told nobody what happened that night, what we got into. I'm pretty sure he knew because he probably was like, Or maybe he didn't. You know what I'm saying? He probably ain't paying no attention to it. But the first time getting drunk is like a really adult, like that I can remember where I was shit faced. It was before my 21st birthday. No, it might have been my 21st. That was my first. I done got drunk a lot, so.
Have you? You ain't never got drunk with me.
You a lie? I'm about to say, nigga, I drank more with you than I drank before I got with you. But
whatever, nigga. Whatever.
But the times I got, like, I know my limit now as an adult. I don't get to
one
that
cup.
point. Yeah, one cup.
One cup.
I know, 1 cup. That's it. That's all I can do. 2 cups, you in for a problem. 3, I'm, the room's spinning. I don't want none of that. I don't see how people drink all day. But the 21st birthday, I was at Sleazy the Black Farmer house, and first of all, I had bought 3 bottles of liquor because I wanted the man to ID me. The person, excuse me, it didn't have to be a man. I wanted the person to ID me that day. So the first liquor store I went to, they didn't ID me. The second liquor store I went to, they didn't ID me. That third liquor store, he finally ID'd me, and I slapped that motherfucker down like the big joker. I said, "Bow, nigga, I'm 21 today." Bitch. Yes. And so now I got 3 bottles of liquor. So I go to Sleazy the Black Farmer house. I'm sitting there. We taking shots. There's some Pepe Lopez. Mixing. I don't know. It was Pepe. I know Pepe Lopez was the main one. I had the gold and the silver. Didn't know you weren't supposed to do that. I figured, hey, it's all tequila. Don't matter. Yeah. You know what I mean? So I'm drinking both of them. Bow, 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 bow. So next thing I know, I'm drunk as a motherfucker. Next thing I know, I'm in his back bathroom throwing up orange shit because all I had that day was some fucking Cheetos. I didn't know you were supposed to eat too much, but it was just a bad time.
That's how I got messed up.
Yeah, too. And I was just sleep. And it was like it felt real good, cool in the bathroom. So
I was been laying on the floor.
I was laying like on the tub, like I was just like laying on the tub, and nobody bothered me, and I slept back there for like 3 hours. Nobody bothered me, and that's how I spent my 21st birthday.
Yeah, that's how I messed up with the hunch punch because all I had was the popcorn.
Yeah, like people don't understand. Y'all people that's drinking, you gotta have something to coat your stomach. Just listen. For all my young niggas out there that's about to go get drunk this weekend, about to give y'all some good advice. Crack you a raw egg and just drink that motherfucker. Crack a raw egg, put in a bottle, and just drink. Once that shit coat your stomach, you can drink any motherfucking thing. I'm telling y'all this. That is an old wino. Old liquor house motherfucking remedy. Huh?
Whole milk.
Beforehand? Mm-hmm. Oh, them niggas is hardcore. You drink milk and on your stomach and some liquor hit that shit, your ass in trouble.
I'm telling you, they do. I've watched it. And they are enjoying themselves all night long. But I can't do it. My thing is rice and pasta. They are my friends. I know for sure if I eat me something that got rice or pasta in it, I'm going to be able to hang with the big dogs. I can drink with the best of them. Because all you got to do is make sure you got something lying in that thing. And you can run all night.
Fuck that shit. Y'all can have that drinking shit.
Yeah. I mean, you get you some quality liquor.
Ain't going to make you hang over. Tastes nasty to me.
Nah.
You can't tell me all of that shit nasty. Some shit is nastier than others, but all that shit.
You smoke, so it's
I know,
you
that's
don't
my
have to
thing.
do both.
I don't like drinking. Like drinking is not.
Yeah. But I love drinking. I mean, like
whack.
if I'm gonna do something, that's me.
And then you ain't got no control of your body.
Yes, you do.
No, you do not. You cannot drive drunk. I can drive high as a motherfucker.
I can drive drunk. I done drove drunk before.
Yeah, and that's very irresponsible.
No, it's not.
You could have killed somebody. Yes,
I could have.
Okay, but you can't. I wouldn't make a practice of driving drunk. Is what I'm saying.
I don't make a practice of driving drunk.
Okay, then. So,
but if you gotta get back home, hell.
And you just don't do that. But anyway, yeah. Now you smoking weed is like you can smoke weed, be high as a motherfucking drive. But when you drunk as fuck. You can't be out there driving.
If you're impaired, it doesn't matter what you impaired on.
But if you,
I done been high driving, and I was scared. I was more scared high than I was drunk. Why? Because I'm used to being able to have a little liquor in my system.
But see, when you're drunk, you're all over the road. Your
and
vision
when I was
blurry.
High, I was driving 6 miles an hour on the highway.
Hey, but you weren't gonna hit nobody, was you? Hey, driving drunk, you're going 70 in a 25. You done plowed through 9 people, and you done ran over the old lady crossing guard because you ended up in your neighbor's goddamn living room because you thought you just drunk. That's what drunk niggas do.
I ain't never been that drunk then.
I'm talking about, man. I remember one day we was at school. I was in 2nd grade. And we was outside for recess. Some old lady was driving down the street, and she was drunk, and she drove up on the fence, and her car flipped over. We was all sitting outside. We was like, oh, shit. They made us go in because they was like, well, nigga, like, that's why we got to go in. Like, but she was drunk. So, yeah, man. So, that's an icebreaker question, man.
Yeah, I've been drunk. I'm not an alcoholic though.
Okay. I mean, yeah, you ain't no trial. We don't judge nobody around. His niggas drinking right now listening to this show.
I'm just saying, I don't drink enough to call myself an alcoholic. Like, come on.
But you just said I love drinking.
I'm saying if I'm going to pick a vice.
Oh, okay.
I'm not going to pick smoking.
Why not?
That shit is whack.
Oh, yeah, you can't do that.
I'm saying shit. I mean, I don't want to smoke. Like, the shit don't work for me.
Let me ask you a question. Getting killed by animals is probably a bad way to go out, right?
Probably.
What animal do you think got the most, like, kill more animals? What animal do you think kills more people annually? Just off the top of your head, what animal would you say?
I would say snakes.
Snakes? Snakes didn't even make this list. But give you a second guess. Okay. Sharks kill 5 people annually. Just 5. Sharks get a bad rap.
But the thing is, sharks can't kill nobody if your ass ain't in their water.
I mean, that's the point of it. Sharks ain't walking down the street taking niggas out. So, like, people like, oh, shark attack. How's a shark attack? I'm in the fucking ocean, nigga.
Because you out there with them. That's
not a shark attack. Sharks ain't out here jumping niggas and shit. Hey, but remember we was watching news the other day, and they were talking about these motherfuckers in Southern California, the sharks not bothering nobody and shit. And they was like, look, listen, y'all listen to them white people if you want to. It's going to be a lot of dead niggas in Southern California if y'all people think the sharks ain't fucking with nobody. They like, look, the sharks are just avoid people. Yeah, because they baiting y'all motherfucking asses in. They know y'all outside now, and it's going to be a whole bunch of people in the water. So they say, hey, we can't just start biting motherfuckers now. We got to wait till the waters fill up. We got the people thinking we ain't even scared of them.
Diverse population out there.
They think something else going on. Then we're going to attack their ass. They motherfucking sharks, man. But no. Let's just, sharks only do 5. Do you believe that deer kill 130 people annually? Deer. I bet you it's the motherfucker. It's probably the motherfucker think they shot a deer, thought he was dead, and that motherfucker bucked back up on their ass.
I think even with them ones that's running in front of people goddamn cars.
Oh, shit.
Y'all killing folk.
Oh, I ain't think about them, deer. Yeah.
Yeah, they killing people all the time.
Cows. How many people you think cows kill?
Cows ain't killing nobody.
22 people.
From what? The bad meat or something?
Hey, nah, it must be they fucking either the workers or, you know what I'm saying, they get trampled or people out there trying to tip cows and the cow wake up. Cause, you know, cows stand up sleeping and shit.
Yeah, they do.
Or sleep standing up.
Yeah.
Ants. Ants kill 30 people annually. Ants.
Who the hell standing still that long for an ant to kill them?
Hey, you don't never know. You might be standing in the damn thing and the motherfuckers run up and you take thousands of bites.
You better be allergic to the shit. That's the only way you dying. Because an ass of ants can get on your foot and your ass shouldn't be dead.
Hey, if it's the right kind of ant, though. They got some ants out there they got some sting with them now to fuck you up. Horses. 20 people annually.
That sounds reasonable to me.
Yeah, y'all leave them fucking horses alone. They got that back leg kick. Pow! Knock your motherfucking ass out. Jellyfish. This why I don't get in beach water. Besides it being fucking disgusting. Fucking jellyfish. Always weirded me out. I don't trust jellyfish. Yes, I don't. Because I know if I ever get in the ocean, a jellyfish going to bite my ass. I just know, sting my ass, rather. You know, I just know that's my fate. You know, I always worried about a jellyfish sting. And I know that's be one to take me out. But a jellyfish kill 40 people annually. See, that's the thing. If I stay on land and just smoke weed, I'm okay. Everything's all right. But this surprised me. Hippos kill 2,900 people annually.
That's a typo.
That can't be a typo.
29. Because... Who was hanging with the hippos?
Hippos are dangerous.
Where the hell do you even see a hippo at?
Hey, bro, listen.
When do you find a hippo?
Hey, bro, if hippos is killing 3,000 people annually, them hippos is a deadly fucking animal, nigga.
But you crazy because we ain't running into hippos ain't outside your house.
Where they at? Like
so when are you getting?
I'm not. We ain't got no hippos in America. I don't think.
So
wherever they got hippos, at hippos must be killing people. I mean, that's what the infographic said. If you want to sit here and argue the infographic,
I see it. I have it printed.
Let's see. Hippo kills annually. Let's look this up.
All I can tell you is, ain't nobody got no business around no hippos if that's what they doing.
How many killed by Let's see. Look at this. Despite being vegetarian, hippos are considered the most dangerous terrestrial animal on the African continent. On average, they are responsible for the deaths of almost 3,000 humans every year. Jesus Christ.
Another reason why I'm not going to Africa.
Hey, man, Africa, I'm good, bro. I'm good. Only way I'm coming to Africa, you got to promise me ain't no motherfucking hippos out there, bitch.
That ain't even my worry. But
Male hippos are exceptionally territorial and will actively defend their section of river or lake from perceived intruders. Females will attack any animal that comes between them and their offspring. Hippos can run at speeds over 19 miles per hour on land and may weigh over 3,000 pounds. A male hippo's canine teeth can exceed 20 inches. Nigga, a motherfucking goddamn hippo, nigga. Listen, y'all better leave them fucking hippos alone, bro.
Yeah.
Goddamn. 3,000 a year? Nigga, it's 300 days in a year. So hippos knocking off 10 people a day? Huh?
365.
Yeah. So it's almost close. They're knocking almost 8.5 people a year.
Yeah. A day.
Goddamn.
And there ain't no 0.5 people, so hey.
You know what I mean?
I know.
It's some 0.5 people. If they Siamese twins, they 0.5.
No, they're not.
Why not?
They two.
How?
They two.
But if we share a heart and a brain, then we're one.
We two.
No, we're not two.
We two.
The egg is spliced, but it didn't splice all
It's
the way.
two.
It's one.
Okay.
Come on now, let's
It's
debate
two.
this.
They got two different personalities.
Are Siamese twins?
Two people.
Is it? No, excuse me. That's probably racist to say now,
No,
or
it's not.
probably not politically correct. Siamese twins.
Well,
They're
where the
called
name come from?
conjoined twins.
I mean, my thing is this. This is what I want y'all to know about the words.
Mm-hmm.
I'm gonna help y'all out a little bit, a whole lot of it.
Queen Jerm still call people Orientals and shit, bro. Y'all gotta understand.
No, I don't. I call them Nieses.
Nieses.
All of
That's
the
even
damn
worse.
things.
But keep
Chinese,
going.
Japanese, Vietnamese.
Jesus Christ.
Nieses. But nonetheless, my thing is it's your intent with the words.
Mm-hmm.
Because if your intent is to degrade or what have you, then of course it's offensive.
Mm-hmm.
But if that's not your intent, you can't be caught up on that. That's why I keep trying to get people to understand. I want everybody to feel comfortable with who they are.
Okay.
But you can't be so tight about who you are to where you got to make sure everybody, I mean, the word you say, somebody might identify with saying that they are Siamese twin versus a conjoined twin. Some of the people in the community feel comfortable with the word. So therefore, you can't even worry about what somebody else thinking, because it's all about what you choose to say and how you are trying to get that point across. But you can't be so sensitive and want everything to be nitpicky, because 5 years go by, they'll be calling them Siamese twins again, because they would have defined it in some kind of way that made the people say, ooh and ah, yeah, I think I am a Siamese twin. I mean, it's bullshit.
But
like, we've been saying we were African American for the longest, and I identify as being black. I don't even want to check the box and say African American no more.
I don't check black no more. I check white.
Hey, check what you like.
Yeah, I just
if
check
we
white.
Identifying,
Yeah,
you might not identify with that word.
I don't identify with black. I'm black. I'm a black American, but black, nah, nigga. Like we gonna just check something else on that motherfucker. See what happened now.
Yeah, see, roll the dice.
I'm telling you, yes.
Shake it up a little bit.
I seen Master P said the new trans slender. You know what I'm saying?
That's for fat people?
That's what you identify as a skinny person though.
And that's why these fat people wearing tight stuff?
Yeah, but I'm trans slender. I identify as a if shape.
I don't see why.
You know what I'm saying? So
but your mirrors don't work or something.
Don't worry about that. Don't worry about. But inside my body, I am a fit guy.
Okay.
Just what the world sees one thing, but I know in my heart that I am in shape and I'm fit.
And if you looking at your heart,
muscular,
chances are,
yeah,
your heart ain't looking like a fit person's
hey, well,
heart.
listen,
I'm just gonna say that.
But I identify as a
but your heart don't identify as
slender.
That.
You know what I'm saying? I'm trans slender. Shout out to Master P for trans slender.
Yeah, shout out. But I'm just letting you know.
Yes.
When you go and get the EKG and all that stuff, that ain't what.
Hey, we'll be alright. But yeah, man. So be careful of the hippos, man.
Stay away from the wild. That's number one. That's why the fuck they call it wild. Your ass ain't got no business out there. You ain't no damn Tarzan.
Speaking of Tarzan, Queen John, I just saw a list. I've been meaning to talk about this for the last 3 episodes. I saw a list of the top cities for barbecue in the United States, okay? We're going to start from number 10. Now, this list right here, I did not make this up. This is on, I think it was TripAdvisor or, yeah, an analysis of TripAdvisor restaurant reviews by chefspencil.com. So chefspencil.com, as by the way of TripAdvisor, came up with this list, the top 10 cities for barbecue in the United States. Number 10. Oh, it was a tied 10, so it was a tied 9. We got Miami, Florida, and Newark, New Jersey as number 9 for barbecue. Queen John, react. When you think of barbecue, does Miami or Newark, New Jersey ever come to mind?
Never.
Oh, okay.
Like, what the hell Miami got but naked people?
Bro, I never.
I'm not understanding
I don't
that.
even want nobody from Miami cooking on the grill. Like,
No,
nah, nigga, go get
no.
me some conker, some shit. You know what I'm saying? You ain't got to cook
Some
on the
type
grill,
of-
bro.
yeah,
I just not saying y'all can't cook in Miami. It's just that Miami
That
not
ain't what they
known for
known
food.
for. Yeah, they
I
not
mean,
known
different
for that.
kind of ethnic food, but not barbecue. Like,
Uh-uh.
give me a Cuban sandwich. I want something exotic when I'm in Miami. You know what I mean? But barbecue ain't it. You know what I'm saying? Number
That's
8.
crazy.
Now this right here shocked me. Because when I saw this at number 8, that made me think like, wow, this must gonna be a tough list. St. Louis, Missouri was number 8. St. Louis is one of renowned. It was known
places,
as one of the top, like Kansas City, St. Louis, Memphis. You know what I'm saying? Them the 3 names you hear sometimes at the top of the barbecue places. But number 8 on the list, so that lets you know that this list is going to be amazing. Number 7. We're going all the way to Seattle, Washington. Now, people,
Ain't shit up there.
I haven't been to Seattle.
It don't do nothing but rain.
Okay, take that into account. It rains
So
at
when
least
the fuck is you barbecuing?
200 days out there. So what kind of good barbecue are you getting in Seattle, Washington?
Saltwater
I
barbecue.
thought they was known for fish out there. That's every time I see something about Seattle is rain and them niggas throwing them fucking fish in the fucking market. And Russell fucking Wilson. That's it. So I don't know how Seattle made number 7, but that's a fucking travesty. Number 6, Columbus, Ohio. Listen, I don't know who the fuck made this list.
Yeah, they clearly don't. They need
You
some
don't
help.
fucking like what? Columbus, Ohio for barbecue? Like what the fuck, bro? Columbus, Ohio. Columbus, Ohio, bro. It's not known for barbecue. Y'all niggas, this is full cap. Number 5. Let's see what number 5 is.
They would have been doing better with Columbus, Georgia.
I'm saying. So it must be a 3-way tie at 3, so there is no 5. So we got a 3-way tie at 3. We got
And that's how you know the list fucked up anyway.
Wichita, Kansas. Wichita? I ain't even gonna diss them motherfuckers. Shout out to everybody in Wichita,
right, so.
but we know y'all niggas ain't no tie for 3 and no barbecue.
So who they tied with?
Wichita is tied with Virginia Beach, Virginia. What? Virginia Beach? Barbecue? Not saying y'all can't barbecue down in Virginia Beach, but I ain't never heard nobody say, man,
I'm going to Virginia
when you
Beach
go to
for some
Virginia
barbecue.
Beach, get the barbecue. Like, I'm just being real. And I ain't live too far from Virginia Beach, so, but niggas ain't never said, oh, man, if you go to Virginia Beach,
You
get
gotta
the
try the
barbecue.
barbecue.
No, and then Charlotte, North Carolina. Now, listen.
That might be all right. Yeah?
No, Charlotte is not a barbecue capital of North Carolina. Charlotte is not one of the, you got Eastern and we got Western North Carolina, right? Lexington is one of the capitals, and then I think it's like Greenville or somewhere other there. That's where they get the barbecue over there too.
Okay.
So it's like those right there, those 2 places are where you go to get the barbecue. Charlotte, no. You know what I'm saying?
And
Number
King
2.
Jerm barbecue ain't on the list.
Huh?
King Jerm barbecue pit ain't on the
Oh,
list.
no, never that. Number 2, you got Oklahoma City, Oklahoma. Now, listen. I'm not going to say nothing bad about Oklahoma, but I just can't put y'all number 2 on the list. Like, nah.
Maybe they could have been number 8.
Yeah, they could have been number 8. You know what I'm saying? But they couldn't have been number 2. And then number 1.
Is that even a viable one?
New Orleans, Louisiana. Now,
Barbecue?
Now, see, thank you.
Barbecue. I ain't never seen nobody selling no barbecue in New Orleans.
I didn't know they. I mean, not saying they don't.
They probably got somebody ducked off somewhere, but I ain't seen.
But that they ain't on Front Street.
I ain't never seen no barbecue.
First of all, it's too goddamn hot down there to be eating some fucking barbecue. Your ass would die eating some ribs and some swine off the grill.
Drinking a goddamn hurricane.
Yes. It's too fucking humid. Your ass will have a goddamn heart attack out there. That swine in your system. But I
don't think so.
I don't think I ate.
I don't think so.
No. I didn't eat any ribs when I was in New Orleans.
I didn't eat any.
No pulled pork or sliced pork, no brisket, none of that shit. I seen a whole lot of goddamn shrimp and grits and po' boys and etouffees and this and that and crawfish and frog legs and goddamn beignets and all that shit. I ain't seen no barbecue.
And that's not on.
So this list is some bullshit, y'all. So
that means you need to come up with a list.
That'll be for another show. But yes, we'll do some homework next week, and I'll come up with King Jerm's top 10 cities for barbecue.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? That's what we'll do next week. That'll
Maybe
be my
the royal
homework.
family. It don't have to just be yours, even though you run the show. So you said.
What'd you say?
I said it could be the royal family.
Yeah, it could be, our list. We could come up with a list,
You don't need to have two.
I'm sorry. That's fine.
Yeah.
Okay, that's fine with me. I have no problems with that, man.
Okay.
No problems at all.
Moving right along.
Yeah, so I don't know about y'all, but let me know what y'all cities is. We'll let y'all know our cities were. We just do our 5, and that would be our 10. Because we ain't going, 10 cities, that's a lot. You come up with 5, I come up with 5, that'll be 10, and everyone's happy.
Yeah, that.
All right, speaking of happy, man, these parents right here got to be happy. Apparently, their 2-year-old has an IQ of 146 and is America's youngest Mensa member. I don't know what Mensa is, but I will read the story to you guys. Meet America's youngest Mensa member. At age of 2, Kashi Quest has an IQ of 146, nearly 50 points higher than the average American's 98. This makes Kashi a mini member of Mensa, the oldest high IQ society in the world. The sharp-witted toddler from Los Angeles already knows the periodic table and can read in full sentences. Most toddlers can do a little bit of counting, but Kashi is up to 100 and can already identify all 50 states. She'll wake up on a Saturday and say, I want to do elements, or I want to do states, or whenever she's learning into it, we're just there to support her, said Dad Devion Quest. Sounds like a black guy. Devon.
And he is.
Little Kashi's pediatrician first noticed something special during her 18-month checkup. Mom is, I'm not going to butcher mom's name, has a background in education and childhood development and is able to tailor Kashi's education to her passions and interests. They just say they just keep feeding her information and stuff. While most Mensans may not know all the words to let it go, and Kashi does, and that's important to her parents. She's still a toddler. She likes to hide, and she has her tantrums. She's a toddler at heart, and we want to keep that youthfulness in her as long as we can. Not when she got 146 IQ.
I wasn't impressed. I watched the video. So
I'm going to be honest with you. I wasn't impressed because the motherfucker, not motherfucker as in motherfucker, but she had a diaper on. He or she had a diaper on.
Okay. So, because that's why I'm going.
Yeah, because, you got 146 IQ.
But you pissing on yourself.
But you still peeing on yourself.
Not impressed.
Not impressed at all. I was just like, yo, that's great. You know the periodic table and you can recite the states backwards, but you still haven't mastered that art of not pissing on yourself. So you're not that much of a genius.
That makes you really like a 2-year-old.
Yes.
So
you're still a toddler.
So therefore, all of the ranting and raving about you is not all that grandiose to you.
Yeah. Like people flame out anyway. This might be it. By the time you hit kindergarten, you might be just done.
Like, will your IQ still be this high when you're 42?
You know what I'm saying?
Because I took a little test off of the People website, and mine was a 124. And I know that's a little lower than the little girl, but I'm going to just tell you, that's higher than the damn average adult. And I'm still 42. This bitch is 12. I mean, 2.
God damn, you call a little kid a bitch, man. You better get canceled. God damn.
I didn't say it on purpose.
Yes, you did. You said the little bitch.
The little girl.
God damn.
I don't know what's in my cup. Yeah. But, blame it on the alcohol.
Yeah, blame it on alcohol. Your ass would sound like Chrissy Teigen in this motherfucker. God.
What that mean?
Huh?
I don't know him.
Chrissy Teigen, that's John Legend wife.
Oh.
She talked shit about some little kid online. They got her up out of here.
Who cares? Like, why people so sensitive? That's what I'm saying. Y'all want to be open. It doesn't matter. The kid ain't here in the damn show.
The kid,
you a horrible ass
I'm talking
parent.
about her situation.
Okay, even that. What her situation was?
She bullied some kid or something. She did something to the little kid, and I don't know. She was talking shit to some little. I don't know, man. It's Chrissy Teigen.
Like I said, it's just simply the fact that I wasn't that impressed because the girl still got on a diaper.
Yeah, not me neither.
So you not a genius till you can get to that damn toilet.
Yeah, I was just like, come on now. How you in here with a fucking diaper on and you talking about you a genius?
I mean, and then even that, she wasn't even all that great with the thing.
Hey, look.
It wasn't.
When I was 2, her memory is great. You know what I'm saying? Like, they show her like she reading and stuff like that. That's pretty cool. You know all the 50 states, and you know what I'm saying. But like I said, your memory is top notch. I give it to her. She's a smart girl, smart child. I don't know if it's a boy or girl.
It's a girl.
Oh, it's a girl. Okay. But I just feel like once you master that bathroom thing, then
we can talk.
Yeah, then we can talk. Come holler at me then.
But then we
I ain't hating now. I ain't hating because I don't think neither one of my kids' IQs is a 146. But
It don't even matter because, like I keep trying to tell y'all, there's a thin line between those who are genius and those who are insane. And therefore, if I gotta take somebody that's average, I'll take you any day than somebody who about to crack and be a crazy ass person. That's not what we're trying to do. But what I'm saying is...
So let me ask you a question. So if you had a real smart kid, like that kid is like 15 to 16 is going to fam and shit, would you let your kid do that?
No.
Why not?
Because, people don't understand. It's a lot. People want to discredit the education system like somebody didn't know that you needed to know these things in kindergarten through this grade, you know what I'm saying, whatever. So when you doing so much so fast, you still are 15. You're in a 15-year-old's body. So yes, your brain may be working, but it's some other things that you lacking. So 9 times out of 10, you're going to be socially awkward. People say, oh, what is it? Nobody cares about, you know what I'm saying, being social.
You can't do shit. You're in college. Like, you can't do shit. You're 15.
And so you didn't have the chance to do some of the fun things that kids do. So that's going to weigh on you at some point in your life, and you don't know when that point is going to happen, but it's going to happen. So to me, I just feel like if you say got skipped a grade, got to be in advanced classes, got to earn college credits as I was in high school, I'm for all of that. But when you just talking about you done test out of so many grades to where you are 15 or 16 starting college, it's not even fun because you're going to get some college friends, right? Your college friends going to be drinking and all kind of stuff. And I'm talking about, I was in classes with a whole lot of smart people. And a lot of them smoke weed and shit. What you think gonna happen when you 16 in the chemistry club and your ass over here, the people over here baking brownies and they got all kind of other edibles and they give you some shit just because they know you square. Now your ass all fucked up.
Yeah.
So to me, it's like you ain't even got enough skills to be around people that are older unless somebody gonna really be there to guide you and supervise you. But then if you that smart, at some point you gonna want to break away from being, guarded like that. So it's not.
It's a gift and a curse.
Yeah, it is. That's exactly what it is.
It's like this one kid, he's like about 13. I think he going to Georgia Tech or some shit like that. And I was just like, God, dog. Like, I couldn't do it. Because it's like...
It doesn't make sense, though.
That's miserable. Because you're the only kid on campus. Yeah. You're like, what the fuck? Like, you can't do shit. Like, nah, bro. Like, nah.
You can't get in no clubs.
You can't do nothing.
You can't drink. You can't smoke.
You can't do nothing. You can't, like, man, you're useless on campus. You just there to go to school. Like, I could have stayed in my regular classes and been valedictorian for all this bullshit. I could have took some classes on the side at the damn community college or whatever. And when I got of age, and then now I'm already like, I'm getting my master's degree. You know what I'm saying? But I wouldn't have been, nah, bro. I would still let him go to school with the dumb kids, like the regular kids.
Skip a grade or two ahead, but anything more than that, that's too much.
Cause they wanted to skip me up from kindergarten to second grade. My mom was like, nah.
That's probably something that you should have did though.
Nah.
Cause you just think too much.
Hey man, I mean, what's wrong with thinking?
Ain't nothing wrong with thinking. I'm just saying, you be doing the most.
I've been noticing a uptick of women proposing to men, and we know how you feel about it, Queen Jerm. But can you please give these ladies out here talk some sense to these women, please, Queen Jerm? I'm gonna let you hold the. As a woman that proposed to a man, let them know.
As a woman who did what?
That proposed to a man, let them know.
I'm not a woman who proposed to a man. I'm confused.
It's a joke, Queen.
Oh, okay,
please.
okay.
Just roll with the punches.
Yeah, I can't roll with that because that's a lie. But really, ladies, you got to do better. I'm not running a campaign for a nigga to love me, for a nigga to marry me. You gonna miss me all day long if you waiting for me to ask you to marry me. That's not a real man. If a nigga gotta wait for you to say we need to get married, if a dude gotta wait for you to say I want to spend the rest of my life with you, like, what are you thinking he's gonna do for you? Like, that's just like me saying, you know what? I want to go to this restaurant. What are you thinking when I say that I want to go to this restaurant on Friday? Who paying?
Oh, in that suggestion,
if I'm saying,
if you suggest,
I want to go to this restaurant on Friday. You want to go with me? This is what I'm saying. You want to go with me?
Well, yeah. Anytime you suggest, you pay.
Okay, so then what the fuck you think that meant when you say I'm gonna get down on one knee to a nigga and I'm gonna give you a ring? And I'm going to say, I want to wake up to you every morning for the rest of my life. What the fuck you think that sound like? I'm finna carry the lion's share of this relationship.
Nah, it just means
yes, it does.
That means you really wanted your man.
I done
he was dragging his feet.
I done turned to flip the role. Now I am gonna be doing it, and it don't necessarily mean financially. It may mean emotionally. It may mean a whole lot of, you know what I'm saying? It may mean a whole lot of things because I done changed the dynamics as to how this thing ought to go. There's a reason why people, I mean, and some of the stuff was barbaric and whatever, chauvinistic, but hell, if a nigga can't be a man, that's who you are in your DNA. If that's not who you can be and say, I want to be with you, and we can make a decision that this is what we want to do and move forward, you will never get me to say, I want to marry you and think that that's okay. Like, that's not okay. Women, I don't care what nobody say. People say, oh, you got to go out there and get what you want, blah, 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 blah.
If you want that nigga, and he don't want him, go out there and get him.
And he don't want you. Because if I got to go and convince a man
y'all
to be
done scared me, y'all done scared men so much to talking to y'all that I ain't scared
of nobody. I've been off the market for 20 years.
That's what I'm saying. But I'm talking about y'all as you represent the ladies and I'm representing the men right now. So we're not talking about our particular situations. We're talking about men versus the women, how in the world, like how it is now. Women don't want us approaching them or nothing. So
some women, because
that's the new. They call it
the ones who got the largest voice, but they ain't all the women, and I don't even know if they the majority.
They are the majority.
They're not. There is a small percentage of women who want to change the dynamics. They want to say that you don't want a man speaking to you this way. You don't want a man speaking in that way. A lot of things just naturally happen. Yeah. Why? Because you draw the attention of the things that you put out there. So your aura picks up sorry motherfuckers. If that's what you put out there, that means you need to step your game up. If every nigga that's hollering at you ain't shit.
I mean, but
you ain't shit.
Oh, okay, but again, like I said, so a lot of men are hesitant to speak to these women. They might be,
but that ain't no excuse if we in a relationship. If we in a relationship, you ain't got to wait to ask me to marry you because you done fucked me and everything else. So what are you talking about waiting to say something for?
But I mean, again, like what if, marriage is just like,
the nigga sorry. That's all it is. Because you can't, and see, this is the thing I want to let you know. Because I noticed this. I've been talking to a lot of female friends of mine lately. Mm-hmm. And the problem with a lot of men nowadays, and I think it's probably been the way since beginning of time.
Okay.
But as for me and my knowledge, men want the security, the loyalty, the passionate emotion from a relationship, but they don't want to give that in return.
Right.
This is why I'm gonna help you.
Okay.
Real quick.
I want to hear this.
Because a nigga gonna lie to you, make you feel like you the only one. Why? Because if you tell me that I'm competing with other women for my spot at night, if you let me know that you interested in dating other women, I'm gonna deal with you accordingly, right? So that means I might be a woman who normally gonna give you head, give you good sex, cook your food, might even pick you up a couple of things, buy you a gift here and there, do those types of things for you. But that's when I know that I'm the only one. But when I know that I'm not the only one, you ain't getting all of that. I ain't calling you and saying, baby, I love you and miss you and all of this stuff, right?
But I was honest with you and told you wasn't the only one.
But that's the thing.
I gave you the option. Now you deal with me.
Now I'm dealing with you differently, and a nigga can't stand that. Cause y'all can say that all day long, but niggas lie day in and day out because you want the girl to be doing all this extra stuff. You want her to show you all this emotion and attention, and in the bedroom you ain't got to use no condom. Why? Because she think you the only one. Y'all exclusive. But then if it's something where she feel like she ain't the only one, she gonna move a little different. She gonna deal with you a little different. You might not get a key to her house because, hey, I don't know how many other keys you racking up. It's a lot of things that dudes do simply because you want all of the things that being in a monogamous relationship is going to provide for you, but you do not. A lot of men do not want to give that back in return.
And that goes to say that a lot of ladies should not do all the wife stuff if they're not getting the ring. Like you should just.
They shouldn't. Okay, but then at the same time.
Hold on, I'll let you talk.
Okay, don't do all that.
Let me talk. Let me get my point. So women, y'all need to stop doing all the cooking, the cleaning, the sucking of the dick, letting them do all this, doing all the wifely stuff without being the wife. Like you can't give me the fucking milk all the time and then now tell me I didn't had the milk for 2 years, 3 years, 4, 5 years, and now you tell me, oh, you got to buy this cow. What? What you mean? I thought this was my cow.
You an ain't shit nigga. That's all it is.
How am I ain't shit nigga?
I mean, you could try to justify it all day.
I'm not justifying it. I'm just saying, look at it from this scope of it.
Yeah, but that means you ain't shit. That's what it means.
Hi.
In a discussion. That's what it means. Because if you telling me you gonna go in a store and you gonna eat from the store, you enjoy the store, you doing this, you doing that.
If
you
the
ain't
store
gonna...
allow me to keep eating in it and ain't
exactly.
nothing.
So that means you ain't shit because you already know it's a value. That's why your ass is coming back.
But the store keep treating me like I'm paying. They treat me like I'm a value. They treat me like I'm one of the customers spending money in there.
So make them honest. Make their reaction and their duties be for something.
Don't do that because then guess what? I'm just gonna go to another store that's doing the same thing.
And you're gonna start the clock over. So when I start with this one right here, I'm gonna play with her. And I'm
not playing with her.
And there I go again.
She
with the
is
shit
playing with
I said
herself
about niggas hollering about what you do physically, but what you do emotionally to a nigga is just as bad, if not worse.
But again, let that be a lesson.
Let you be
Don't
a
be
good
giving
nigga
up all the
and
good
say
stuff.
that if I ain't trying to be with you for real, we ain't gotta
Everybody
go
you
that far
fuck,
with
you're
that.
not supposed to be with for real.
Okay, but at the same time, you still fucking her. So what is that?
People fuck for fun.
Okay.
You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, that's what you're saying. But you be a human being and not a motherfucking animal, and say that this is all we doing. If you communicate with me that this is all I am as a fuck, then I'ma deal with you with that knowledge.
But I come over here all the time after 11:30. Why you think it's anything different?
But you eating here. You throw.
Hey,
you might throw a load of clothes in here while you in here. Who knows?
You allow me to do all this.
Exactly. So my thing is, you ain't shit. That mean you wasn't taught
I ain't
right.
Shit.
You ain't. Your home training is all fucked up. I'm gonna blame everybody down the list on you. Your mama, your grandmama, and everybody else. Your auntie, your whoever's. Because somebody in your life, shit, your daddy should have told you what to do and what not to do. Because you putting up that perception. So then when the bitch come and flatten your tires and come to your job and acting a damn donkey.
And I'm calling the police on that.
But when you sit there and look like you don't know why she did it, you know.
I'm just saying. I mean, hey, like I said, but again, there's a cautionary tale. Like you said, be straight up with them. And I said, hey, don't be giving away all the good stuff. Don't be giving away wife stuff when you ain't the wife. Like, that's just simple as that. Ladies, you could save yourself a lot of trauma, a lot of headache, a lot of heartbreak by, hey, pull back on the reins. You can't be sucking this nigga dick. He just your boyfriend. Well, you don't even know if he your boyfriend or not. But you around here giving him all the good pussy, all the good everything. You cooking for him, massaging nigga back, soaking his feet, washing his clothes, taking care of his kids. And then
a nigga shouldn't even want that. He know he ain't worth it. He know he ain't worth it though.
I mean, maybe.
So that tell you he ain't shit.
But she obviously think he is because she's doing all that.
And that's why you should make her honest by being the man that she believe you are.
But what if I don't see a future
shit.
with her?
You ain't shit.
I just see her for a season. I don't see a future in her.
Okay, well, let the season be over. Do us all a favor. Don't waste my time.
Our season be over when it's over. If it be over in 2,
and that's when she'll kill you. That's y'all problem. Y'all think that ain't no out, nigga. This is like the gang. You in. The only way you get out is if you die. That's it. That's it. That's how I look at it. I done invested in you. Nigga, you got to die.
That's crazy.
It is simple.
That's crazy. Well, last topic before we get into the shenanigans. Bonnets are back in the news, Queen Jerm. As someone that's sporting a bonnet right now, how do you feel about all these ladies rocking bonnets in public? Well, what really sparked this, Monique said she was at the airport. She seen a whole bunch of girls in there in bonnets and pajama pants. And she was just saying that, ladies need to come out dressed a little better. And a lot of people was indifferent about that. A lot of dudes came out in solidarity with the bonnet ladies, and they was taking pictures in bonnets and shit like that, which, again, shows what these new niggas is all about.
They on some whole ass shit.
They 100%.
But this is
like they getting proposed to. They wearing bonnets. Like, how do you feel about bonnets in public?
Okay. So for me, it bonnets, pajama pants look like you dirty to me. That's just a signal that you didn't wash. Like, you rolled out of bed and you came wherever you are. If ain't shit on fire, that's not acceptable attire. And it's just that simple. Because of the fact that you coming out the house, I could have not washed, pulled my hair in a ponytail and put on jogging pants and a t-shirt, relaxed fitting clothes, and nobody even thinks for 1 second that I didn't brush my teeth. The first thing I think of, if your ass just rolled out of bed, I know you ain't washed your face. I know you didn't brush your teeth. I know you didn't wash before you came wherever you are with your bonnet on and your pajama pants. And that could be false altogether. Because you could have taken a shower. You could have said, I'm traveling. got a 4-hour flight. I'm going to be comfortable. So I'm going to wrap my hair up real good. I'm going to put on my bonnet. I'm going to put on a fresh pair of pajamas. And I'm going to go and catch this flight and we're going to have fun. We're going to turn up. You could be clean. But it gives off the perception that you a nasty person simply because you look like you just rolled out of your bed. Now, on the flip side, your daughter loves to wear her bonnet. And if we going somewhere for real and she is getting out of the car, I'm not letting her wear it. I'm not. She's not going to get out the car if she got that thing on her head. But she says, y'all ain't telling the people to pull her hijab off. And I'm like, it's not the same. It's not the same. But people, these younger people nowadays, they feel like anything is acceptable. And to a certain extent, it's not okay for me because my upbringing will not allow me to even identify with wearing pajamas, house shoes, bonnets out my house. That's just not acceptable. And I just feel like you got to have a certain level of pride. But, you know, on the flip side, somebody's going to argue the point that, hey, if people want to be comfortable, if they want to wear it, they're going to be, I mean, y'all don't stop other people from doing whatever they want to do. I mean, tattoos aren't even taboo anymore. I saw somebody working in Panera Bread the other day, had tattoos all over, and it was a lady. Tattoos all over her face. So to me, you know what I'm saying, if it's a black thing, it's always hard for people to accept it. But then if other people do it, you got sailors getting tattoos and whatever, doing whatever. So as time went on, it was okay for you to get a tattoo. When all along it was like people who was criminals or in jail or something crazy was getting tattoos. So now that's acceptable. Colored hair is acceptable. So bonnets, I don't want that to be acceptable though. I really don't. But if it is...
Because it's a black thing.
Yeah, and that's why I don't like it. I mean, because...
You don't see white girls walking around in bonnets.
Yeah, but their hair just as messy.
Yeah, they had the high rollers and the, like, you know...
They'll be just as messy.
But, like I said, this is women business, and, you know, they tell men to stay out of women business.
But y'all don't.
I mean, because y'all don't stay out of our business. So it's like, why? Why we need... Yes. Y'all don't think we do, but we got business. Yeah. So, like I said, I have no opinion on it.
Take your bonnets off before you leave the house. Yeah. Pull your hair in the ponytail. If you ain't got enough hair, put
I just
a hat
don't like
on.
the pajama pants thing. I just don't like that.
I don't like any of it. Because you wear the house shoes out. Y'all house shoes is filthy as hell. You're dragging shit all over the house. Dragging it outside. It's nasty. Like, house shoes are for the house. So if nothing else, if you're moving dirt around from your living room to your bedroom, that's one thing. But the dirt from outside, that ain't got no business coming in there. that ain't got no business coming in there. Not like that. So y'all just find some comfortable jogging pants, t-shirt, and some Crocs. Hell, that's the same thing. Just spruce it up a little bit.
Spruce it up. TV talk time. TV talk. The Shy happened. Queen Jerm, what was your thoughts on the Shy this week?
They trying to say your boy supposed to die. The mayor.
They said that the first show. That was the first.
I guess
they had the flashbacks. Him dying, Jake kissing Kevin girl, old girl having a baby. I think that was the three. It might have been one more flashback, but
You think he dead for real?
Yeah, he got shot. I mean, once he defunded the police, he made a lot of angry people. A lot of people mad, yes. Yeah, he made a lot of people angry. And so Otis Perry, from what they showed in the first episode, they had a flashback. He's going to meet his demise. But the big talk of the episode, man, Emmett and his wife, I want to know, what were your thoughts on the situation? Emmett, first of all, let's set it up.
Set it up.
Emmett,
I'm going to knock it down.
Emmett, his conscience got the better of him. He was having sex with his wife. Got through having sex with his wife, and he just comes out and tell him that he slept with
Dom.
Yeah, the girl he works with, Lala.
Her name is Dom.
Dom. Okay, I didn't know what her name was, but you told me. I didn't know if it was her name or not.
That's the character's name. Keep it
okay, so he confesses that they slept together. She gets mad and goes off and sleeps with some dude, some rapper nigga or whatever, somebody she was selling weed to. So, was she right or was she wrong in this situation?
Justified.
Justified my ass.
Justified. My thing is this. You got to realize that this lady, this character, has been just pretty much broken. She's a typical woman who has to live with these immature niggas. People, again, think that if you're not cheating on your spouse, if you're not beating on your spouse, you're doing everything right, and you're not. So if you are doing the shit that is alarming, like cheating on your wife, you fucked abroad.
He didn't cheat on his wife.
It doesn't matter. You cheated on your baby mama, and you cheated on her so many times, it was ridiculous. It's no reason why she should have even accepted your proposal.
Oh, okay. See, now.
Should have never accepted her proposal.
There you go.
But
right
she
there.
did. And therefore, and the thing about it is you want to free your mind because you being tortured by the fact that your daddy fucking the girl and the girl around the family and this, that, and the third. You can't deal with it and all of this other carrying on. You scared your daddy gonna tell, so you want to go ahead and get it out your system so that it don't hurt as much. No, that shit hurt. And the thing is, the girl probably already knew because she kept accusing you of it anyway. You kept saying that wasn't the case. You fucked the girl. Then you asked the girl to marry her. Marry you. So you shitty. So at this point, whatever happens to you happens. You stacked that deck. So therefore, you can't say, oh, I owe you to be loyal to a nigga that ain't shit. Oh, you getting your shit together. So now, my thing is, a nigga ego is always fucked up because the first thing you say, oh, she ain't right. That's wrong. She ain't this, and the third. Nigga, please. If you done fucked a whole bunch of people on me, I don't give a damn because you could say about marriage papers, blah, blah, blah. It ain't no different. If we were supposed to been in a relationship, what's the difference in our relationship because we on paper and somebody that done been together for 30, 40 years doing the same shit we doing? It ain't no different. It's the level of commitment. And a piece of paper doesn't say that you owe me something more than when we wasn't on a piece of paper. So if we were building to get to a marriage, he owed her all of that. She was good enough to have a baby with. She was good enough to live over there to your mama's house. She was good enough to do all of these other things. But yet and still, she wasn't good enough for you to be honest and truthful with her. You wasn't able to be faithful. He was honest at the wrong goddamn time. Hey. He want to free his conscience by telling her that's a burden that you got to carry and be a motherfucking man. Do what you got to do. Talk to your daddy and tell your daddy, nigga, you can't say shit. I'm gonna have to deal with you. Just be real, Donnell, this thing ain't got to come out. Dom, this our shit, this happened. Leave that shit where it's at. She wasn't going to say nothing.
She cool with it.
Leave that shit where it's at. And that's what it would have been. And I would have had to ride it out. Some shit you got to take to the grave. I don't give a damn about that shit. So you telling me you would have fucked somebody I knew and you going to tell me? You dying, nigga, so don't tell me.
If it weighed on my conscience, yes, I would have to tell you.
It shouldn't have weighed on your conscience because your dick got hard and you fucked the hoe. So therefore, you got to carry that load.
Nah.
You don't get to tell me that.
Why not?
You don't get to tell me. I'm telling you now, you don't get to tell me that.
No, that's not. If I can't live with myself, I got to tell you.
You can't live, then die, nigga. Yeah. Fuck that. You don't get to tell me that. You don't get to put that on somebody else because now what? I got to be embarrassed. And yet again, you feel better, but you done fucked me over again. So yes, I'm going to fuck the man at the damn studio.
That wasn't right.
And I'm going back tomorrow.
That wasn't right. She stayed out all night.
That's right. Because you need it, and that's the shit you deserve.
That ain't right. You don't get a nigga back. The way a nigga was living was whack, but you don't get a nigga back like that.
And you do. Because niggas think that they above reproach. They think that nobody's supposed to do that to them. Oh, because I'm supposed to be a dumb bitch and be loyal to your ass. Oh, hell to the nah. You get what you dish out. Like they say, ain't no fun. Your favorite line when the rabbit got the gun?
Hey, that's what they say.
Okay. That's what it was. Because now you feel shitty because
but we married though.
She did a you on you.
But we married though.
She did a you on you.
But we married
Marriage means nothing.
Oh, okay.
Marriage means nothing. You talking about a piece of paper.
And still though, we weren't married when I did my fuck shit.
It don't matter. Now you consistently did fuck shit.
But since we've been married, I've been on the up and up. Changed my life around and everything.
So if you really was about that shit, you would have told me before we got married. But you didn't. So we got married under false pretenses.
No.
So yes, it is.
I loved you. I saw that I loved you. No, that's when he realized when he fucked the old girl, he was just like, you know what?
Oh, now I'm going to run and get married to her because I don't want the shit to come out. I don't want to lose my good thing.
It wasn't about.
So I done dangled this carrot in this girl face. She done had a baby from me and everything. But yet still, I'm going to now go give her what she want because I done fucked her over and she don't know it. Now your conscience done got you bad because your daddy over there fucking your old girl.
That shit was wild, man. So.
And your daddy ain't shit either because your daddy should have never been fucking with her.
Hey, Darnell.
That girl is way too young for your daddy to even have her on his radar.
Hey, man. Darnell got to be about what?
Too old to still be doing what he doing.
He probably about 38.
Nah.
Because the mama was at her class reunion.
That was their class reunion.
They all went to school together. Remember, because Darnell was supposed to be.
I know.
So yeah, that was their class reunion. And you think about it, they ain't that old, cause that was funny. She there with her little massage lover, and then he runs into one of his old clients, one of her old schoolmates that she had beef with or whatever, and come to find out her massage man and bust that girl down. So
and the lady always, so she clean, was trying to get her old man, so now she done got one before you got him. So whatever, that's just gross.
But you know, it is what it is. People got histories and stuff. As far as Jake got beat up by the police, and now he come back on this episode. He looked pale like a corpse. Like, I don't know what happened to Jake's skin on this episode, but Jake looked real pale on this episode. I don't know why, but he looked different, and it was alarming, and that's what stuck out to me. Besides Kevin getting high off fucking Molly or whatever, and getting drunk and getting kicked off the
white people drugs.
Yeah, dealing with the white people, and he got kicked off the college tour, and he's spiraling out of control, and his parents ain't doing nothing about it. They tolerating this shit. Like, they took his phone and gave him a flip phone. He was just like, okay, I don't care. Like, give me that phone. And I'm just like, what? You took his phone and gave him another phone. You're not hurting him. You know you could just, I don't get it. But Shy, like I said, setting up to be a pretty good season. B-Eazy said it's not a good show, but we know B-Eazy doesn't like black television shows. He doesn't support any black shows because, you know, he just does. He said they don't make quality TV. And, you know, but B-Eazy's a coon, so, you know, it is what it is when it comes to TV watching. Well, that's all for TV talk. It's time for Queen Jerm's favorite time of the show.
Dread it, but okay.
It's bad, black cinema. Bad black cinema, or the BBCs we like to call it around here, is when me and Queen Jerm take situations suggested by you, the listener, or me. I just make them up, and we come here and we act them out. Now, before we get into this improv, I want y'all to know that we are not classically trained actors. We did not study Juilliard. We did not take any acting classes. We wasn't even in drama club. But every week we come here and we do this for y'all. This week the situation goes a little something like this. Woman hits up her sugar daddy for some money. Queen Jerm, are you ready?
Are you going to be the sugar daddy, or are you going to be the
sugar daddy. I'm the sugar daddy.
Because you don't do the...
Yeah, I can't do the woman voice.
Things well.
Yeah. You ready?
Even though the people on the drive-thru still call me a man, but it's okay.
Hey, it is what it is. Action.
Hey, Mr. Rufus, how you doing?
Oh, what's going on there, girl? How you doing?
I'm good.
You good?
Yeah,
okay, that's what's up. That's what you told me last time I seen you was good. I called you up. You acting brand new. You was acting real brand new. Like the last time.
No brand new.
Yeah, you was. You must have got a little PPP or some kind of little money.
I ain't got no PPP.
You must got some. Cause last time I tried to call you, ain't had time for me. But now you got time for me all of a sudden. What you need, girl? I know you need something.
Well, you know the kids. It's
the kids.
Yeah, they got a lot of fees. The girl, she doing a little majorette thing, and got to get Junior a new pair of
Junior
and stuff.
Is his name after me? No. So where his daddy at?
I mean, you worrying about the wrong thing.
I ain't worried about. I mean,
Mr. Rufus, now you know how we get down.
How we get down? We ain't been getting down. We ain't been getting down.
Nothing to do with this here
we ain't been getting down. And Mr. Rufus been coming out of the pockets now. I think it's about time that you let Mr. Rufus, like you've been promising every time. This ain't the right time. It's the baby this. Oh, I don't feel good. My stomach hurt. You know I had the Rona. All these excuses for Mr. Rufus. But I don't never have no excuses when you come. So listen, I'm gonna tell you like this, young girl. I've been going about this all wrong.
How? What you mean?
Cause I looked at my Cash App and I done seen how much money I done sent you.
Not enough.
And I ain't. You been dangling this carrot in front of me. All this you've been promising this and promising that.
I'll come over there.
No. Listen, I'm gonna have to give cash on delivery. Once you deliver that thing, what you mean? I want you to deliver that thing you've been promising me all these months.
How much cash we talking about? Because I need at least $2,000.
$2,000. Oh, whoa! You gonna do more than that now? I mean, because I didn't send you a lot of money and you ain't never gave me none.
Are you sure you ain't got me mixed up with some other little girl you talked to?
I know you ain't never gave me none. You been promising me this thing for a minute and I just been sending you money,
what
hoping.
Kind of you got? Because this minute here, I don't know what you're
so now you telling me it's a whole bunch more? Well, won't you go call one of them then?
No, I did not say it was a whole bunch more. I said I don't know what kind of clock you got because the minutes you talking about ain't regular 60 seconds. Because I ain't been doing nothing for no long period of time. You ain't been dealing with me that long.
Again, I done sent enough money to
do what?
To then got something.
Okay, well what?
These little girls on the street talking about $40. You talking about some 2,000?
I'm not these little girls on the street. I'm telling you what I need.
So what make yours different from yours? What make yours different from that girl down the street that got $40? It's only charging Mr. Rufus $40.
That you ain't gonna wake up with the damn clap.
I know I ain't gonna wake up to clap with you. I take just many chances.
You not.
I think hers might be a little cleaner than yours.
I doubt it. You
working.
don't even know shit about mine. You just said you ain't never had
That's
it.
what I'm saying.
So therefore,
but you've been promising me this.
Clearly, I ain't no holding. If I ain't just around here throwing the shit on you.
I see where it's going. I'm just gonna go ahead and leave. You go ahead and
so now you want to act like a little broke boy.
Yeah. I'm broke. I'm Mr. Rufus broke. That's why you calling me asking me for $2,000. But you go ahead and figure out your little situation.
You figure out yours.
I'm gonna go down here to the street and spend this 40 and get what I want. Cut. Bad Black, send them y'all. If you have any situations, please send them in us, man. Tag us in
y'all stop it. Just stop
send it in to us. You know, FROCAST on Twitter. Instagram, the FROCAST. Just hit us up. It might be backwards. I think it's the FROCAST on Twitter and just FROCAST on Instagram. Send us in the situation. We'll act it out, man. Time to read some rap lyrics, y'all. I know y'all was like, oh, reading rap lyrics? Yes. What we do up here, we read rap lyrics, but the gimmick is we read them in our professional, our code switching, our work voice, our proper voice, just to give it some zazz. And this week is my turn because then you go last week.
I did.
So it's my turn this week. And it goes a little something like this. Hustler, baller, gangster, cap pillar. Who I be? Your neighborhood drug dealer. A young nigga that's bout it. I mean, these no-limit soldiers, we get rowdy. I got something for y'all haters. Y'all can't fade us. Ghetto cheese and drug deals, that's what made us. Now I'm space age pimping, but not 8-ball. Don't make me get stupid and leave your fucking blood on the wall. About to go psycho and load this rifle. I'm from the projects where we all think alike though. And killing ain't nothing but a hobby. Don't make me do a fucking 187 robbery. And like some brand new Jordans, you tied up. You sound like a chicken, so it's time to get plucked. By a gangster, keep one up in the chamber. Don't make me wear your ass like some 85 Wranglers. Now you all screwed up like DJ Screw. Don't have my money, nigga, fuck you and your boo. Got amphetamines for them dope fiends. Where I'm from, a little town called New Orleans. But blowing up like B12. Niggas don't give a fuck cause they quick to send your ass to hell. The murder capital of the world. Where niggas don't give a fuck about you, your boy, or your girl. And if you come stunting on them gold things, I'ma have to break you off something. That was from the Ghetto Laureate, Mr. Percy Miller, a.k.a. Master P. If you enjoyed that, man, send in the lyric, send in the song. We'll read it. You know, it don't matter to us. It's HBCU confession time, Queen Jerm. HBCU confessions. When I go to the HBCU confession Twitter, grab some tweets and rub them on Queen Jerm. She tell me she likes it or not. This one goes a little something like this. Every now and then, a group of about 6 or 7 dudes from campus meet up to masturbate together. It's like a little club. Most of the group don't see it as gay, but as a bonding experience. What y'all think? Howard.
Gay.
Come on, fellas.
Gay.
There ain't no bonding experience. Me and 5 or 6 other dudes in a room together, beating off. Like
nobody should have to.
Like we're on a college campus. Like, where's the girls? Like, it's at least got to be, if it's 6 of y'all, it's got to at least be 3 girls. You know what I'm saying? Like,
I'm gonna need it to be a 1-to-1 ratio.
I'm just saying that in a perfect world, 1-to-1 ratio would be great. You know what I'm saying? But it's got to at least be 3 if it's 6 of y'all. Like, because y'all just sitting around here just rubbing y'all meats together, playing knuckle shuffle, doing the knuckle shuffle and shit. Nah, that ain't cool. I heard about this shit called a beat party one time.
And you been there?
Hell no. That was the first time I heard about it. Some niggas in Savannah.
Don't do that.
912.
Don't do that. Don't do
Talking
that.
about, you ain't never been to a beat party. I was like, I'm thinking like,
I don't believe that.
And then them niggas said they used to get together and just have like a, and I said, that's the weirdest shit I ever heard in my life. A fucking beat party. But anyway.
I ain't never heard of that.
Yeah. So y'all niggas are sickos. Howard, I hope this is not how y'all giving it up.
That might be how they give
yeah,
it up.
because this is fucking terrible. This is fucking terrible. Y'all on the college campus and a group of y'all can't find one. And then y'all meet up. It's like a club. Oh, sorry. I'm good.
Quite disgusting if you ask me.
Keep it 100 time. Queen Jerm, you gotta keep it 100.
Yeah, I keep it 100, go a little something like this. You gotta be over the top to get off the bottom. 100. A lot of people been asking me, like, what you doing DoorDash for? What you doing this for? You gotta do all that. And I'm just like, sometimes you gotta try a little something. Make your little hustle. Wake the hustler up inside you. You gotta do something different. You know what I'm saying? So sometimes you gotta play out there, do a little different hustles. I'm checking into some other things too. It ain't even just about the money. It's about trying to, you know what I'm saying, move some stuff, do some different things. So, you got to do different things in order to get different results. So, my keep it 100 is you got to be over the top to get off the bottom.
Hey.
So don't let nobody else tell you about, oh girl, I wouldn't do that, or oh boy, shit, you doing too much. You shouldn't even have to do all of that. But if you know your situation and it ain't even so much of got to be a need, it just need to be the fact that it's something that you want to do. So if you want to try it, see if you like it. Don't let other people make you not do something that they probably wouldn't do or whatever. So
I hear
be your
you.
own person.
All right. My keep it 100 go a little something like this. Ladies, it's a song by Moneybagg Yo called Wokeisha. Mm-hmm. And a lot of the ladies are like dancing to certain, or not even dancing, or just, playing little parts of the song, thinking it's about a girl. The song is about lean, okay? 100. So ladies, y'all, it's not a song about a girl named Keisha. He's talking about lean, okay? And y'all look real funny posing with that, playing little parts of the song, like he talking about a woman. No, he's talking about lean, okay?
Well, that's a good little jingle then.
That's fine, but it's not about Keisha's. It's about lean. So stop. Y'all look silly. That's my keep it 100. Yes. Winner loser time, Queen Jerm. You got any winners?
Yeah, my winner this week is gonna be Naomi Osaka.
Winner.
Because she chose to
Did she quit?
take some time and see, that's the thing. People want to say quitting like it's such a bad thing. You got to choose yourself sometimes. And see, that's another thing with some of these children who become prodigies and all of these other things. You're stressing these people out. And people can look at it however they want to look at it, but you gotta do what's necessary to maintain your peace. And if you battling certain things mentally, what have you, you gotta be strong enough to say when enough is enough. So I think her, what I'm saying, it may look like, she's stepping aside, quitting, whatever, but she's winning in my book because she chose her mental health over what other people's expectations of her were. The game will always be there. Get yourself together, come back, and win some titles and things.
All right. My winner goes a little something like this. This man just finessed the fuck out of somebody.
Winner.
The world's first invisible sculpture sells for a whopping $18,000.
Invisible sculpture?
An invisible sculpture created by Italian artist Salvatore Garau, recently acquired by a private collector who paid a whopping 15,000 euros for it during the auction. If you're one of those people who can't just understand how someone can pay large sums of money for digital assets like video games, skins, accessories, or increasingly popular non-fungible assets or NFTs, then the sale of Salvatore's immaterial sculpture is really going to do a number on your brain. titled I Am, the invisible work of art basically represents a void, a technically empty space that is actually occupied by the energy of the sculpture. Sound like something you'd be interested in?
Sounds
No?
like
Well, it's not too late anyway, as someone has already snatched up it by paying the $15,000 auction rights early this month. Wow. Wondering what the new owner of the invisible sculpture would be getting for their money? He will receive a certificate of authenticity that proves I Am is the property of the buyer. It's better than nothing, I guess, says the article.
I could print that paper up if that's the case.
They said, so how does one keep it? Well, the artist suggests storing the artwork in a special room in a space free from obstruction of about 150 by 150 centimeters. Special lighting and climate control are optional since I Am is immaterial. Yes, did I say that right?
Yeah, but I'm just saying, centimeters, that's not a lot of space.
So, he wants you to have a space for this invisible sculpture.
That you can have anywhere in your mind.
Salvatore is my winner for selling this shit to somebody. Like, hey, we have reached a new low in the world when people are buying invisible. Yes.
Air.
So how do you move this sculpture?
I don't know.
Do you have to act like you're picking it up or something? I don't know.
You just move your arms
so
around.
You're my winner, Salvatore. God damn.
Must be nice.
You got any losers?
Yeah, my loser is Steve Harvey.
Loser.
Whoa.
Yeah, cause for one, you coming at Judge Joe Brown like you the only person who got an opinion. Like, he has the right to say what he want to say. If he feels some type of way about Kamala Harris, you don't have to agree with him, but you ain't got to come at him like you coming for his neck, like he's attacking her personally. Do you know her? Do you have a counter to what he said? Are you going to be able to prove to us that what he said was false? But if that's not the case, then what you out the gate talking about a black person always falling because another black person? You were not just the same black person who was talking bad about black people some years ago. So the white people cranked you up and told you they wanted you to be their chosen one for right now. So now you coming at this man, that's something that you didn't even have to say. Like, you got an opinion, state your claim or whatever the case may be, and be done with it. But you coming for this man neck like he don't have the right to say what the fuck he want to say. He knows how he was one of the black people that they didn't choose to let be popular or as popular as he could have been. So he might have a chip on his shoulder. You was one of the ones that they courted, that they let you have your show. They let you do your thing. So now you feel like you owe the crack or something. So don't come out here and come for somebody else when you didn't get all the facts. You just responding because them people probably done told you, say something. What's your opinion about what was said? Man, please fall back. You ain't the only one who got to talk. Everybody mic on nowadays.
Queen Jerm with the bars. Joe Brown was wilding though.
He was wilding, but the shit, if the shit ain't no lie, like the lady told me at the job, am I lying? So you stop me when I start lying.
Hey, that's what you get when you get the elders talking.
They gonna get the raw and uncut.
Because he was
saying some wild shit.
He was saying some wild shit. My loser is the dude who paid $10,000 to meet some chick he follows on OnlyFans, only to see her go on vacation with her boyfriend on trips around the world with the said 10K.
Loser.
So, sir, you are already a simp by subscribing to her OnlyFans. Then you paid $10,000 to meet her. Bro, you know you could have paid a lot less with a whole lot more and got a lot more with other girls on OnlyFans, bro. Come on, man. 10K.
You ain't even got to go to OnlyFans. Go to your neighborhood grocery store.
Yeah, just stay away from them girls that like sugar daddies and want $2,000 from them and shit.
Whatever. But this bitch paying $10,000, he could have had 5 of me.
Hey, but she
five times, and I would have met him for real.
Jesus, and this man, you are a fucking, hey, bro. Hey, it's simple. That's why I don't be mad at ladies when they be pulling these stunts on these niggas. Cause if a nigga is out there, if it's a fool out there, take their fucking money.
But see, that's the problem I got, because it's like niggas who do that type of stuff, and then you got 10,000. You got one nigga who giving away $10,000, but then you got 10,000 niggas who taking money from women. Like, what type of niggas is this?
Hey man, you gotta get some kind of balance in the world. I mean, you know,
that's
you gotta have
it's
equality,
it's
right?
Whole, like I say, evil never dies.
Yes,
it will live forever.
What's the opposite of evil?
Y'all say good, ain't it?
Live.
Oh, you saying the word?
Yes. Yeah. So evil will
living
live.
Is good.
Yes,
living is
and
good.
living is evil.
Yeah.
Yeah, to live is to be evil. To be evil is to live.
Okay.
Yeah. So I mean, you just get over on people. Like I said,
that's not cool.
It's not cool. That's why I'm not into that. But it's just like I see why people do it because people allow themselves to be played like that. And
because I'm a person who I just really want to experience somebody in a genuine fashion. Like if I tell you that I love you, I love you. And it ain't no lie, it ain't no game, it ain't nothing I'm trying to get from it. It's just how I feel. And people shouldn't take advantage of that. And if you don't love a person back, don't say it. Don't say it because it sounds like that's the right thing they want me to say. The shit might hurt, but don't tell nobody that if you know that ain't how you feeling.
It is just a word.
It's not just a word.
Yeah,
it is what you do.
People say what you do. People lie to people and say they love all the time.
Exactly, but I'm just saying.
I love you, man. I love you, man. I love you, man. People just throw that word around. It don't mean shit no more.
Like I said, the same way marriage don't mean nothing. That's what I'm trying to get you to understand.
Some people it don't mean nothing to some people. It means something to some people.
But I'm saying it's just a word, and if you saying that it's just, you know what I'm saying, it's just a piece of paper that you gonna hold over my head and say this is what you got to do and this is what you got to do. It's more about the action. So we married, so then that mean that's a place for us to build at. Same way, like you said, you loving somebody. You can love people, but if you say you love me, but you got to show me that you love me. You got to do things that people who love each other do. It's and love ain't always the butterflies, the bubbles, and the what you call it, unicorns and rainbows. Sometimes love is ugly. Love some shit that you might want to throw away sometimes, but you love a person. So it's one of them types of things.
All right.
So are you in or are you out?
Hey, you heard what she asked. Are you in or are you out, people?
I'm not with the people, but yeah.
Well, so
it's all good. Come on, let's do this.
You ready? Are you serious?
I am.
Do you have any shout outs?
And you know I do. I want to shout out Pam and the fam, the Johnson 5, the lunch crew, the front porch, my girl KY No Jelly, and anybody and everybody that's representing the 912. That's Savannah, Georgia, y'all. I represent my city, nigga.
Because they be having beat parties.
And you were invited.
I wasn't invited.
And you were invited. Did you decline?
Niggas shunned me like.
Did you decline?
Niggas like, oh, you ain't never heard of that? I was like, hell nah. They're like, oh man, we should do that back.
And they say, oh yeah, you should show up, King Jerm.
Shit.
And so were you there? Did you get the Addy? Oh, okay.
Nah.
All right. See?
Nah.
That's what I'm talking about.
West Savannah niggas. But anyway, my shout outs go a little something like this. Shout out to Be Easy, It's Alright, GQ Blue, Short T, Ruling Myself, Rick James, bitch, RT3, my nigga J Will, Stacks, MJ Money 9S, Mad Static, Peppy J from B More, Steph from B More, Tim Stradamus, CG24, my nigga 12 Cow podcast, Eclectic and the Eclectic Discussion podcast. Shout out to Dr. Abrasive, everybody, Dr. Abrasive Network. You got Dr. Cam, you got the disrespectful motherfucking MJ. Long live K-Law, the truck driver. Shout out to Corey Dosecki's The Power Lunch Hour. Shout out to the Glenn and Her podcast. Shout out to shout out to Dale P, the Man Cave. Shout out to Code Red. Shout out to the Ladies Lair. Shout out to everybody, all the podcast. Oh, Young Dolomite, aka the Too Much Game podcast. Shout out to all them, man. Shout out to everybody over that site to fuck with the kid. Shout out to Amazing AP, Dragon Lady, Sleazy the Black Farmer. Anybody else to fuck with us the long way. Oh, Papa Dash, Daughter Dash, and anybody else to fuck with us. Oh man, my nigga. Oh, Gerard from Boston. Damn man, Drew from DC, Light Skin Kanye. Shout out to all the fans, man. Anybody else, man. The long way, the short way, no way at all, man. Shout out to y'all, man. Man, shout out's getting harder and harder every week because a lot of people to fuck with us, man. I mean, you know, I do a lot of them by just memory, but the list keeps growing and growing and growing, and I'm not gonna be able to shout all y'all out eventually because it's millions
and millions
of y'all, man. So you know, it's hard to keep up. So if, you know, don't blame me, man. Blame Queen Jerm if I forget anybody because you know she
don't care.
She keep a foot on the nigga neck all week, so you know I can't breathe, and so not enough oxygen is getting to my brain sometimes. And so I forget y'all names.
Ain't enough oxygen to get into your damn lungs either, though.
Hey man, that's another story for another day. But Queen Jerm, rate your show.
I'm gonna say it was a 9.12.
All right. I'm going to give it a... I'm going to give it a 8.24, man.
Why 8.24?
Just because it's Kobe number, and it just felt like, you know, it fit the...
It fit the feeling?
Yes. Okay. I had the Mamba mentality this episode. Okay. You know what I'm saying? So I was out there getting it.
I'm going to keep my comments to myself because you don't like it when I talk dirty to you.
All right, man. See, she always mess me up.
I mean, we wrapping it up now.
I'm trying to wrap it up. So don't forget, people, to like, subscribe, rate the FROCAST on any podcast reader. Don't forget about our voicemail at 347-201-2572. Don't forget about becoming a Patreon for as little as $1. And don't forget to buy a motherfucking shirt, bitch. Man, another show's in the books. Queen Jerm. I'm King Jerm.
And this your girl, Queen Jerm.
And this is the FROCAST, man. We out of here, man. See y'all next week. Y'all be safe. Keep wearing your fucking masks. I don't care if you're vaccinated. I seen a lot of niggerish behavior this past weekend in Houston, Vegas, Miami. That seemed like where all the population was. So we gonna test out these vaccines right now. We gonna test them out, see if them motherfuckers work. Cause motherfuckers was back to normal, my nigga. Like, hey, I'm talking about, I seen it all. People just all on top of each other. They was back throwing, like, niggas was back to eating booties in the swimming pool again. It seemed like, yeah. So it's, they getting tested. So they need to get tested. But we testing these vaccines, seeing how strong these motherfuckers is, see if we need a booster shot or whatever's going on. But y'all be safe out there, and we'll see y'all next week, man. Peace.
This is the end of the show. Feel free to visit nappyafro.com for more information. Or not. It's your loss.
nappyafro.com